I need to find a machine and see what this device can do.
What do we have out here? Got ourselves a merchant. Alrighty, so let us see what we can buy. Alrighty. I'm gonna go ahead and purchase the Silent Hunter armor since I've got damn near 600 shards. So I'm more of a stealth player. This, you know, adds to your stealth effects, so sounds like a good deal for me. I'll go ahead and put that shit on. Under weapons, we're gonna go ahead and buy ourselves a Ropecaster. And it gives us a tutorial, so we can tie down small machines, watchers, grazers. Well, we know where those are. We are actually pretty close to the ruins that we fell into as a kid. And there was some stuff down there that we couldn't quite get to before. But now that we are big and strong, let's give that another go, shall we? Okay, so here we are at the ruins. We found a giant hole in the ground, so let's go ahead and jump in.
This old place. I haven't been here in years. Wonder what I can find.
That's where we got our crouching tutorial. Now, the first time we were in here, we couldn't get through this because of all the rocks in the way, but now we have our handy dandy spear, and with a heavy strike we can now break through and find out what this thing is. Metal Flower Mark 1.
The on this flower are so strange.
Which is one of our collectibles, and it's going to be an achievement to collect. But we're not done in here yet. There is still something else to find. I just gotta find it. This is where we found our focus to begin with. So after we opened that door,
I wonder if I can find a way into it now that I'm older.
that was the first door that we opened after getting the focus. You had to walk around to do that little mini puzzle. Now, with our spear, we can just charge on through here. And not only do we have access to this data point, which you can view here in your notebook, we have found another power cell.
Another one of these power cells. Well, what do I do with it?
Not to mention some supply crates. So a whole bunch of shit in there. So go ahead and loot to your heart's content. The dead aren't gonna care. Alright, we are gonna be done in here, so just find your way out, which is going to be easier said than done. If you are completely lost down here and have no idea how to get out, you can go to your map and hit floor up until you get to the world map. We can target this campfire here. R2.
The snow sets in quicker than frost.
And the fast travel will take you out of there a whole lot quicker than trying to find your way through a labyrinth of corridors. Next stop, since we're over on this side of things, we are actually going to head up this way. So we're going to go ahead and put a waypoint down here with X to give us kind of a visual marker of where I'm going. Alrighty, so we found ourselves a strider just kind of roaming around the wilds. So we're going to give our Ropecaster a shot. So it took 2 hits to tie it down. You can see the little blue orb there. Means it's almost tied down. And now it is. Once that fills up, and you've got that white kind of outline around it, shows the duration that it's going to be tied for. Which is quite a bit. And here's our third one. Wonder where he's going.
That's it. I'm already gone.
Oh, there's 2 of them up there. Camera's getting really squirrely in these tight places. Alrighty, so once we get to this point here, we are going to continue on up the path. It's actually pretty straightforward. Our destination, if you can see it, is that little zip line up there. Alrighty, so head on up the Switchback Mountain path here until you get to this point where there's a zip line set up, and we're going to see where it goes. And then walk the tightrope. And over here we have another metal flower.
Oh, you're not ordinary.
Mark 1B. Alrighty, head back along the Alrighty, so we're heading back up the mountain here. And we'll keep on going back up the mountain path. And this area should look a little familiar.
Oh, I think he built all this alone. So many memories. It's not home anymore. No, without Rost. There's nothing for me here anymore.
So if we head just outside the house, here to the right, we've got Rost's grave, and we can go ahead and talk to him.
Rost. I couldn't leave the sacred land without visiting you. When you said goodbye, I was too quick to let you go. I never really thought it would be the last time I saw you. I was just acting strong. I should have known you'd be watching. At the proving. Looking out for me. There for me when no one else was. Like always. One last time. Thank you, Rost. I won't waste what you've given me. I promise. I'll make you proud. I've been trying to puzzle it out, but nothing makes sense. The killers came after me because I look like this... a woman. Older with short hair. But why? And what's the connection? If she's my mother, then... she didn't look Nora, but if she lives inside the mountain, how could the killers know about her? The more I learn, the less I understand. I need to track down Olin, an outsider. He was at the festival the night before the proving. Somehow, the killers saw me through his focus. And he knew it. He could have warned me. When I find him, well, he's gonna tell me everything he knows. And he's gonna pay. All right, it's time to leave the embrace. I'll try to come back when I can.
So we can speak to Rost and basically get a recap of events, maybe, I guess.
Snow chill itches.
Our next stop is actually going to be up here at Mother's Heart.
Mother's Heart. It seems so empty now. Everyone who can has gone to the mountain.
We've got another merchant here. If you've got some more shards to spend. We can go ahead and get some more weapons or armor if you want. The main reason I am here is for these special items. As we can see, he sells maps to metal flowers, which we started to find. So we can go ahead and buy one of those maps. There are other collectibles like the Banuk figures, ancient vessels, and vantages. So we can go ahead and buy maps to all of those. We should have plenty of items from looting those crates earlier and whatnot. So go ahead and buy those.
The border is closed, but it won't stop the corruption.
And if we look on our map now, we have places marked where we've got vantages, vessels, Banuks, metal flowers, all of that already placed all throughout the world map that we can go look for now. Okay, so up here at the top of Mother's Heart, we have a new quest.
Forget them.
You are not wanted here. The wounded must not be disturbed.
I came to offer help.
Oh, I'm sorry. For days I have done nothing but tend to the wounded. So much suffering, and so little I can do. We don't even have any Dream Willow for their pain.
What exactly is Dream Willow?
It's an oil derived from the bark of water willows that soothes pain and beckons slumber. But our supply has run out.
So you need more?
We do. Our hunters keep Dream Willow along brave trails for emergencies. I suppose the stashes in the east might still be full.
So why haven't you sent some braves to gather more Dream Willow?
Look around, child. These poor souls are all that remain. Everyone is either wounded or gone to sing the Hymn of Atonement.
You're a matriarch?
Had you grown up in Mother's Heart, you would not have asked me that.
I grew up as an outcast, so I guess I ask what I want.
I'm an elder and a healer, but a matriarch? Not anymore. To be a matriarch, one must bear children who then bear their own. But I had just one son, and he died many years ago, defending the sacred land.
And because of that, you're not a matriarch?
A matriarch speaks for generations, girl. Like you, I speak only for myself.
I'll look for Dream Willow when I head east.
You will? That's very kind, especially given how rudely I greeted you. I apologize for that. Look for it in stashes along brave trails. Give what you find to my niece, Fia, in Mother's Rise, and she'll bring it to me.
All corruption hangs off the machines like loops of guts. It drives them mad.
Alrighty, and she gave us the side quest Insult to Injury. Alrighty, we've made it to the Strider site here in the middle of the Norlands. This is where we are going to test the override device that we got from the Corruptor. Also, if you have not done your Ropecaster quest yet, this would be a good time to do your Ropecaster tutorial. Or your Ropecaster, I guess, they're different things. So this is a good time to do your Ropecaster tutorial if you have not already done so. I'm gonna see if I can't get over there a little bit closer to him. So we use our lure call to get him to hopefully come over.
Nice and quiet.
We have a new option on the bottom.
Here it goes!
We can hold triangle to override.
It worked! It's not hostile. seems almost tame. I think I could ride it. There we go. Got a boy. That's more like it.
Oh, I can attack with R1.
Ride!
Oh yeah.
This strider is fast! This beats walking.
Triangle can dismount.
I should try overriding other kinds of machines. Probably can't ride them all, but I might find a use for them.
See, looks like in our toolbar we've got a spot that we can call a Mount Strider now. So now that we've got our mount, let's go ahead and ride.
Sounds of fighting. Just outside the gates.
Watch yourselves! Bring it closer! Closer!
Varl, I take it?
Am I seeing things? Or were you riding that strider when you came through the gate?
I was. It's hard to explain.
I imagine so. Strange times we live in. We who've survived. I recognize you, of course. Aloy, the outcast who won the proving. I'm glad to see you survived your wounds.
High Matriarch Tirsa said you might know the way to Meridian.
The capital of the Carja Sundom? You seek exile?
No. A traitor named Olin. The Matriarchs made me a seeker so I could go after him.
And then you should head north to Mother's Crown. If you make it, talk to Maria. She'll point the way.
If I make it?
The trail is dangerous. Ever since the War Party massacre, our lands go unpatrolled, and our borders unguarded. We have no war chief to lead us.
Isn't that Resh's job?
Ugh. Only because Sona went missing. I'd go after her myself, but she ordered me to hold this gate with my life. And so I have.
You said the trail is dangerous. What sorts of dangers?
Almost too many to name. The killers are still out there, and somehow they've corrupted the machines, spreading madness.
Yes, I've seen it myself.
Bandits, too. Cutthroats who snuck across the border to prey on us. The word is, there's a camp in the metal ruins upriver.
Sounds like I need to craft more arrows. You said I won the proving. How did you know that?
And I spoke to survivors. They said you fought bravely, as did Bast. And my sister.
Your sister was Vala? I'm very sorry. I liked her. I think we might have even become friends. If we'd had a chance.
Thank you. She died saving others. There is no better death.
You said the war party was massacred. How?
When word came of the attack on the Proving, War Chief Sona assembled a war party to give chase. But in their haste to get vengeance, some braves broke rank and raced ahead, straight into a trap. A pack of crazed machines, seething with corruption, fell upon the braves and savaged them. War Chief Sona led a countercharge and destroyed the machines, but by then the killers were gone, and our losses were extreme.
You said War Chief Sona is missing?
Even when the war party was massacred, she wouldn't give up the chase. She called for volunteers and went after the killers.
You didn't volunteer?
Of course I did. But Sona denied me that. She ordered me to see the wounded back to the embrace, and to guard this gate, to guard the embrace with my life. That was days ago, and since then there's been no word from her.
So there's no way to know if she's alive or dead.
If anyone could survive out there, it would be her. Sona's prowess is legend, an unbending spear to measure ourselves against.
Sounds like she sets a high standard.
Ugh, you have no idea. She's my mother.
I should be on my way.
Aloy, before you make the journey to Mother's Crown and beyond, is there any chance you could search for Sona? The tribe needs her leadership. I'd go after her myself if she hadn't commanded me to hold this gate at all costs.
Where was she last seen?
The War Party massacre site. A wooded hollow across from Devil's Thirst, on this side of the river. You might be able to pick up her trail there. She went after the killers who attacked the Proving, who killed those we love, who tried to kill you.
I get it, Varl. I'll see what I can do.
May the goddess protect.